Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Dominion Yakubu. First, the headlines. President Tinubu says infrastructure projects laying foundation for prosperity. Kogi foils arms supply, arrests 3 suspects. Ronaldinho set for surprise return after retirement. Now the news and details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says his administration is laying a solid foundation for Nigeria's prosperity through the provision of critical infrastructure projects across the state. According to a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Office of the Vice President Stanley Nkwocha, the President made the remarks while commissioning Phase 1 of the Kuje-Gwagwalada dual carriageway in Abuja. Represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, President Tinubu said the newly completed road, which had been a major challenge for commuters for decades, will boost security, commerce and agricultural activities while improving connectivity between communities. He assured Nigerians that no community will be left behind under the Renewed Hope agenda, urging citizens to support ongoing reforms despite current challenges, noting that the sacrifices being made today are aimed at securing lasting prosperity for the country. The president also commended the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, for extending development projects to satellite towns and rural communities, saying infrastructure development must benefit all Nigerians and not only residents of the city center. He further assured citizens that the federal government remains committed to providing roads, schools, hospitals, and other essential services while urging communities to protect public infrastructure from vandalism and support development efforts through civic responsibility. The Kogi State government has announced the interception of a large cache of arms and ammunition allegedly destined for criminal elements, saying the operation has frustrated plans by bandits and other criminal groups to launch retaliatory attacks within the state. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo. According to the statement, the breakthrough was achieved through a coordinated operation involving local security operatives under the state's security architecture, the hybrid forces operating under the Office of the National Security Advisor, the Department of State Services DSS, and the 12th Brigade of the Nigerian Army acting on credible intelligence. The government disclosed that security agencies received intelligence on the movement of arms and ammunition intended for criminal elements operating in and around Kogi State. The intelligence identified a Gulf 2 vehicle allegedly being used to transport the weapons, prompting a cross-border surveillance operation in collaboration with the Sokoto state government and security agencies in the state. The statement added that the operation led to the arrest of 3 suspects in Sokoto state after more than 2 weeks of covert surveillance. Reaffirming its commitment to sustaining the fight against crime, the government assured residents that there is no cause for alarm, stressing that security agencies have intensified surveillance operations across strategic locations in the state. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has reaffirmed support for security agencies in the fight against crime, declaring that the resources of the state must be deployed to protect lives and property and for the overall well-being of the people. Victoria Stephen has more.
Governor Dodo made the declaration during an inspection of the ongoing construction of the 21 Battalion Nigerian Army Barracks in Ayimba, the Kino local government area of the state. The governor commended the military and other security agencies for their dedication and coordinated efforts in tackling insecurity across the state. He praised officers and men of the armed forces for their courage, professionalism, and sacrifices in safeguarding communities, expressing confidence in their capacity to eliminate criminal elements and sustain the gains already recorded in ongoing security operations. Governor Dodo assured security agencies of his administration's continued support, stressing that no amount of resources would be considered excessive when it comes to protecting lives and property.
We are here today to see and assess things ourselves firsthand. I'm here to appreciate all the gallant officers that are not sleeping since your arrival. I think we have been having it very seamless, unlike before. And we are here to reassure you that under the leadership of our father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are with you. We are here to appreciate you. We are here to let you know that we are aware that you are here because of us. And criminals now know that Kogi State is not a fertile land, it's not a free land for them to come and market. There's no market for them. no amount of resources that will be too much, that will be too plenty, that will be too large for us to deploy to save a soul.
The governor commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for supporting subnational governments in addressing security challenges across the country. Governor Ododo reiterated his administration's resolve to continue investing in security, emphasizing that the protection of lives and property remains the foundation for sustainable development and prosperity in the state. I'm Victoria Stephen.
The news roundup is coming to you on Loga TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Under Governor Ododo, infrastructure development is no longer a promise. It is visible, measurable, and felt everywhere. Over 250 kilometers of road now stretch across all 21 local government areas, connecting communities and unlocking rural economies. From the audit house to doctors and police quarters, erosion control projects to the Pencom House and township roads, the message is clear. This administration is building for impact.
We extend our gratitude to His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo for his efforts to see that we have a very good development in our community in general, especially this unit of road. We had it very tough to convey our material as at then. When this governor came, the construction is ongoing. We've been having it very perfectly to convey our material from our farm, from market to our residence conveniently. And anybody who may wish to come to our community will come conveniently. Before they will refuse to come to this place. Not only that, the culvert and drainage we have here is fantastic.
Honestly, we have lost hope on this road. As major as it is, this particular road is linking so many communities together. It's linking Okeagi community to Mopa. It's linking Ilema Okeagi community to Mopa, as well as Ilai community to Mopa. And this particular road is linking this aspect of Ileteju area to the other aspect of Ileteju area. So we want to give kudos to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, for this magnanimous achievement. This particular one is laudable, and we so much appreciate it.
We really appreciate the government for doing this particular thing for us. Since they introduced this particular erosion control in this area here, we are all happy about it. Here is very free. With it's rainy season, water will be flowing freely now. Everybody will be enjoying their own environment. We thank God for that, for the government to impact this particular project in this area here. We are very happy about that.
Continue to reflect on our achievements, learn from our past, and continue to strive for a more inclusive, prosperous, and more united Kogi State.
Welcome back. Moving on, the Kogi State government has expressed readiness to expand digital infrastructure to create greater opportunities for youth empowerment through a renewed strategic partnership with telecommunications giant MTN Nigeria. The renewed collaboration is the focus of a high-level engagement involving key government officials, ICT stakeholders, and MTN executives aimed at exploring areas of mutual interest to deepen broadband penetration, strengthen digital public infrastructure, and drive technology-led economic growth across the state. Speaking during the meeting, the Chief Economic Advisor to the Governor and Chief Executive Officer of the Kogi State Investment Promotion and Public-Private Partnership Agency, Aliyu Nda Salami, described the engagement as a reset in the relationship between the Kogi State government and MTN.
The foundation of what we're doing today is to chart the direction of the collaboration we seek to engender with MTN. First of all, by looking at the areas of collaboration and the mode of the collaboration. And that speaks to the sustainability part of it, because should we not get the mode of the collaboration right, then perhaps the sustainability will be challenged. In effect, what we are going to seek to do is to ensure that the partnership is a win-win one. It's not going to be a zero-sum game where one person is winning and the other person is losing. So we're going to tie it in the way that both parties are going to be winners to ensure that we guarantee the sustainability.
Also speaking, Director General of the Kogi State Information and Communications Technology Development Agency, Bashiru Tenuche, said discussions centered on identifying areas of collaboration that would accelerate ICT development and digital inclusion across the state.
Majorly the North Central guys who have come to, see areas of possible collaboration, areas where we share similar interests, where we can work together to promote ICT and improve ICT penetration, broadband penetration. You see how we can put Kogi State up there, because we do have a lot of youth and staff who are very tech savvy, very passionate about ICT. And we believe that it's the onus rests on the government to create an enabling environment for people to learn, for people to, not just to create an enabling environment for individuals, for businesses, for students, for all stakeholders involved.
On his part, MTN's Regional Enterprise Business Executive for Northern Nigeria, Michael Olaniyi, described the meeting as a strategic engagement aimed at strengthening ties between the telecommunications company and the Kogi State government.
Quite fruitful engagement in comparison to what we are seeing elsewhere. So we can see that the state is ready, is willing and able to work with us towards making sure that the average man on the street is technologically aware and is empowered with the tools that can make him dream, not only dream, make his dreams become a possibility.
He expressed confidence in the long-term sustainability of the partnership, citing the commitment demonstrated by both MTN and the Kogi State government to advancing digital innovation, economic growth, and youth development. The special advisor on media to Kogi State Governor Honorable Ismaila Issa has reaffirmed the commitment of the state government to nurturing young talent, stressing that the next generation of journalists, broadcasters, editors, and media professionals will emerge from today's classrooms. Umar Musa has the report.
Honorable Ismaila Issa made this known during a study visit by students and teachers of the Confluence Breed International School Press Club to Lugat TV in Lokoja, aimed at broadening the students' understanding of journalism and media practice. Representing the special advisor, a member of the administration department of Lugat TV, Comrade Suleiman Ganiyu, commended the students for developing an interest in journalism at an early stage of their education.
It is encouraging to see young people taking active interest in journalism and media at this stage of your education. The work we do here, from the studio to content creation to media monitoring, is about more than reading news. It's about truth, responsibility, and shaping how our state and country are understood.
He described the visit as a positive step toward exposing young minds to the realities of the media profession, noting that journalism extends beyond what is heard on radio, reading newspaper, or seen on television. Speaking on behalf of the school, a teacher, Mr. Umar Abdusalam, expressed appreciation to the management of Lugat TV for hosting the students and providing them with a practical learning experience.
First and foremost, we sincerely appreciate the management of this Lugat TV in person of Honorable Ismaila Issa for giving us this opportunity to have brought our students here for this excursion, which is part of our educational tour, to sensitize them, to get them equipped with activities of the media and professionalism in journalism.
Some of the students expressed excitement for the opportunities to visit a television station, describing the experience as enlightening and inspiring. I am Umamat Musa.
And on sports, former Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Cup winner Ronaldinho is set to come out of retirement at the age of 46 after agreeing to join Italian third-tier club Ravenna, according to reports from Italian sports daily Gazzetto dello Sport. The report said the Brazilian football icon was due to sign the deal in Miami while attending the ongoing Club World Cup in the United States. Ronaldinho says he can't wait to get back dancing with the ball again and to write a new story. He added that football has always been a source of joy for him and expressed his desire to bring that same spirit to Ravenna. However, Ravenna Vice President Ariodo Braida suggested the move is largely a marketing initiative rather than a football project, noting that while Ronaldinho will be officially registered, there is no guarantee he will feature in competitive matches. Ronaldinho, who enjoyed a glittering career with clubs including Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, has not played professionally since a brief spell with Fluminense in 2015. And that's it on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Dominion Yakubu. Thank you for staying with us.